So
Yeah, when we first looked at the itinerary and started the journey to hit all these 5 spots that you have planned out, starting with like the geyser and our geyser.
It's like a natural hot spring, see? Coming out of the ground.
Oh, that one's good.
So I felt it just made more sense to travel the furthest to Glacier Lagoon and then start backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And it did work out perfectly.
Yeah, it did.
My favorite spot was the Glacier Lagoon. It's called like Jaka something.
Yeah.
Something.
Jaxlason.
Yeah, it's
Something.
really hard to pronounce. It
Yeah,
starts
I
with
know.
J. When we got there, it was cold, but it wasn't like crazy cold. Like
Okay.
when you visit.
It was crazy cold, and I think you don't feel it because you're so hyped. This is your thing. Like, that's the #1 spot for you to see. Welcome to the Glacier Lagoon, complete with black sand beach. It's a twofer. And it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
And you
so,
were just like out there for the longest time.
Yeah, I was out there. I was just soaking it in. It was the most amazing time being out there. Yeah, you only see it on television to see these glaciers or to be even so close to it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It's very National Geographic.
Yeah.
Our experience with the DJI drone, I was like talking to Megan, contemplating should I fly it or shouldn't.
And I was
Like, should I take the risk or should we just move on?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I did not fly all the way to Iceland and
To not use it.
to not use it
Yeah.
and to not take the risk. And I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
You got it up.
So it was super freaking windy out there.
What did you think, Guam?
That was amazing.
That was on your list.
That was on my list. I
Yeah.
wanted to see those ice things.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought this day would come.
Did it meet your expectation?
Yeah. I was just hoping the sun
We're gonna
would
come
just kind
through.
of peak a little bit, and when
yeah.
it hits the ice, it would be amazing. But
Oh yeah.
that's why I was thinking before we packed, I was going to bring a flash to kind of mimic the sun, but I was like, yeah, too much to carry.
Yeah, word. Well, that's cool, Mom. Now we go to...
Skattefell!
Yay!
I wanted another car shot of our car as we're traveling in this empty path road. I would say the wind speed there's gust of like 40 to 60 mile per hour winds out there. It can be very slow at times, but fast in like certain times. So I flew the drone after Megan was driving off. As I flew it, I was probably about 40 feet up. And then all of a sudden, just a bunch of wind started taking and drifting my drone away from me, and I try to pull it back. It kept on going further out. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to land this shit. I'm going to land it in a place that I know where I can pick it up.
Okay, so you're flying the drone to get this overhead car shot. And then the wind is so crazy right now that it pushed the drone and we got disconnected. So we actually lost it. So now we're looking for it. This wind is crazy. It's moving the car. If you can't hear it.
I saw cars passing by, so I landed right there, right next to the street. And
That's
I knew.
smart. You made it! That was a close one.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your second favorite place?
Second favorite would be Skaftafell?
Skaftafell?
Yeah, Skaftafell.
With the hike?
So at first we thought this place was like, oh, you drive up to it, because after a long day of walking everywhere, we thought this place, and we thought we can just park our car and just walk up to it. But no, it was a campsite, and we had to freaking hiked about 40 minutes uphill
Yeah.
eating Doritos
We
at
were
the same
like
time.
really tired but so hungry at the same time, so we were like we didn't care that it was making us out of breath.
Yeah.
Still eating.
You freaking scarf an entire bag of Doritos
Each.
after like a I would say 10 minutes into the hike, we finished the bag.
Okay, so we're here at this waterfall, and you can see these basalt rock formations. Took us like 40 minutes to hike up here while eating a bag of Doritos.
But it was awesome. It was worth it because there was no one. Everyone, by the time we were done with that area, everyone was sleeping. But we were just up there. There was no tourists or just no one. It was just us, and we were able to just enjoy the waterfall, enjoy the scenery without anyone.
Yeah, it was cool.
You lost your scarf along the way, and then we found it.
Yeah.
So,
yay!
but other than that, it was pretty peaceful.
Yeah. 80-minute hike to see this scuff the fell thing. Had to go through a campground.
Water?
Yeah.
Third spot was the Black Sand Beach.
Okay.
And that's when we thought, oh, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, man.
But man, we went there. It was dark as hell. We thought it was 24 hours of light, but it's actually like 20 hours of light.
Right.
And, well, I think it's 19 hours of light. Like 5 hours of dusk,
it's
I would say.
19 because
It's
you're
really
still
dark
waiting.
still.
Yeah, you're still waiting. You're still pushing your camera to what? How far did you push your camera at the beach?
At the Black Sand Beach, we pushed it at 32,000 ISO.
And it was so grainy, right?
Yeah, and it was at 30 of a shutter.
Oh, wow, 30 of a shutter. But, you know, I'm going to show some pictures right here, but, like, they turned out, I think, really awesome. Versus, like you said, not getting anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to vlog anything. It was pitch dark. But, yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then we slept in the car.
You slept.
Oh, I slept, yeah.
And then I photographed her. Because
Yeah.
I was like, man, this shit's...
Photojournalistic.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't wait to get out there.
Yeah. And then how windy it was.
It was freaking windy.
And there's a...
Freaking windy.
What kind of warning it was for the...
There was a sneaker wave.
They call it sneaker wave.
Where Asian tourists got swept
no, they
away.
said, straight up, they said
Chinese man.
tourists. Swept away by a sneaker wave. I was like, oh shit, that's unfortunate.
And then we kept on looking at each other as we were walking. Hey, watch
Don't
out!
Go there.
Don't get the sneaker wave. You just keep on walking, but it was so windy, and we didn't want to be swept away by a sneaker wave. So, yeah. Other than that, I think those were the main things that I wanted to get out Iceland.
Got it.
Glacier Lagoon was probably the best spot for me.
Yeah.
And why? That, you know, it's Iceland. It's
ice.
Yeah, it's ice.
That's to me too. It was like, if I was going to describe Iceland, I was going to put, you know, like the thumbnail is the Glacier Lagoon.